Well, it's time to pimp the Newtonian. I'm just about to fit the spiders and the mirror mask, but first I had to do a little modification. I managed to cut this off a bucket lid, and if you're wondering why I've done this, I'll show you later in the video. But it's I noticed with the AliExpress kit you get a bit of aluminium that goes on the bottom of the scope of the mirror cell, help keep the light leakage out. Well, this kit doesn't come in one of those, so I thought I'll make my own. I will cover it in flocking material, of course, if I've got any about. I should have some somewhere. I'll have to try and dig some out, and yeah, I shall put that on the back of the scope afterwards. But first I've got to measure out the holes and just get the holes drilled so it's all ready to fit. This is about as far as I can get with that until I put the flocking material on. There's stickers on the other side that I need to get removed, so I can fit that after I've fitted the mirror cell anyway, so it's no biggie. But yeah, that's done, marked out and done. It also gives me a good excuse to clean my primary mirror, because I haven't done that for probably about 10 years now. Not that you can tell in the video, but I do know it needs cleaning. It's pretty dusty down there, so that'll be another job done. That's a pretty disgusting mirror. Well, that sucks. Oh, that screw number 2 broke. Really not sure why they're so tight. Unscrewing them, I really don't know. The only thing I can think of is the aluminium and the steel's reacted and probably corroded slightly. I don't know. Well, now this is really bad. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the scope now. That's 4 screws snapped. I mean, there's the screw itself. I don't know. Oh well, carry on. Point of no return now. There's nothing else I can do. Good news, I managed to get 3 screws out. Bad news is that one snapped. So tried drilling it out. That hasn't gone well either. I don't know what to do now. I may have an idea for a fix, but I wish I hadn't started this now. I should have just left it alone. Never mind. I've no idea why the screws are really tight though. All of them were really tight. I don't know why. All I can think of is the metal was reacting with the aluminium, and there's some slight corrosion there. So I don't know. Oh well, I'll get back to it soon. Well, that's the best I can do. Had to drill the whole thing out. Oh, get focus. Focus. There we go. Had to drill the whole thing out, so it's going to have a nylock nut on the back, on the rear of this one. Of course, the drill went where it wanted to go and went through the side, but you can see there's not a lot of room each side. I've stuck some more felt on the side there to hold the mirror. I guess we shall see when the screws arrive if it works. It's not an ideal solution, but the only other way is to send it into a machine shop and have it filled with aluminium weld and then drilled and tapped. But then there's the question, how good quality is the aluminium? would I be making more issues? So I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed this is going to work. Also, I've done my bucket lid. That's my light shield, so hopefully that'll be alright. So we'll see. That should keep out the stray light at the rear anyway. As you notice, I've only got 3 holes for the screws. That's because I don't use the locking screws on the back of the mirror cell. Simply because I was one of the Stargazers Lounge star parties, and there was a guy there. He mainly builds Dobbs and stuff, or deals with Dobsonians, and he always takes them out. It says because every time you lock your mirror, it always shifts, so you got to mess around even more. And just using the main mirror cell screws just holds it in situ anyway, and it does. I've never had to look back on that, so I've never used them since that day. Which, oh Christ, what was that, about 2016? It's quite a while ago now. And yeah, never needed them, and yeah, it does, it holds the mirror just fine, so that's what I do from now on. Well, after waiting around for some parts, I managed to do a thing. Firstly, I got the mirror mask on, excuse the mess on the bench, on the desk, but I had to do that. I had to put a nut on the bottom. It's a nylon nut, so it won't come undone, so I'm just hoping it doesn't foul up with the mirror so when it's all in for collimation. I don't think it will. I think it's far enough out of the way, so we should be good. But yeah, it's all nicely in snugly. Mirror's cleaner, but obviously dust has settled on it again, so I'll give it a blow before I put it back together. But yeah, the mirror cell's ready to go in now, finally. Oh, this is a secondary fitted. Not too difficult to do. Just the primary to go in, and that's it. We are done. I just hope the fix I did works. But and that is the primary fitted. So we shall see how it goes. I'll flip it over. I did blacken the screw heads before putting it in. I'll show you that in just a minute. There's no fan on the back. Again, I've never felt the need to fit one. But again, as it's going to be in the observatory anyway, it'll be pretty much ambient all the time, so that'll be fine. You just got to open the roof, and by the time I get going, it should be cool enough to start imaging with anyway. But yeah, it's all right. You know, it's been a good scope to me, this one. I've had it 11 years now. I've had it a good number of years now. So even with all the hassles I got with getting the screws out, I mean, why they were so tight, I don't know. All I can say, I think it was corrosion from the steel and the aluminium housing, which is why I put stainless steel screws in. Anyway, enough more ramblings. I'll flip it over so you can look and see inside. And here it is from the inside. Even you can't see any screws. The mirror mask is nice, no clips showing. I mean, it did say in the instructions, if the clips still show the mirror mask on, trim them down. I was like, didn't like the idea of that, so I'm glad mine didn't show. But yeah, we are now good to go. So just the autofocus of the fit, which I'm going to do in just a jiffy, and we are done. Well, I'm going to say it, this pimping up this Newtonian malarkey has been fighting me all the way. Hopefully the mirror cells are going to be okay, so we'll guess when I'll get that together. But then the other problem I've got now is I can't fit the focus cube. I mean, I've took it all up off the back anyway now, but with everything on, it won't line up because it's hitting the tube. So I don't know, I've ordered another one. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll just have to go manual for a while until I sort something out. Maybe get an EAF or something, ZWI EAF, because they're a bit smaller. So we'll see how it goes. Absolute nightmare. Well, attempt one of fitting the autofocus hasn't gone well, because this actually rubs on the side of this as it's trying to turn, and this is without the AEF fitted. It's rubbing on the side, so it's quite large. So luckily I found one off a focus cube that'll fit. So it's off the older one, but it'll fit. It fits. So I've tightened that up now. So now let's see if it fits the scope. Oh, happy to report it fits. Does fit this low profile focuser, but with the Newtonian it doesn't give you a lot of room. The focus cube was just that bit bigger and didn't fit. Thankfully I'm happy I got them adapters there, because it would never have worked otherwise. The ones that come with this EAF are like the springy type, so you know, if you're a little bit off centre, that's fine. You know, they'll spring and compensate for it, but because it's so big, it was rubbing on the side of the focus body, which isn't great. And I didn't even put the EAF on. I just put the put it on there and just turn the focuser manually, and you can feel it. It's like binding on the side. So I had to sort that out, but it is on. I have contacted AliExpress. They've offered me $1 refund, which is not good enough, considering there's no temperature sensor with it. The temperature sensor costs more than that, so I did reply saying the temperature sensor costs more than $1. So I shall go back and see what they say, but it is on. I'll put the drivers on the mini PC as well, so it should work. So we'll see. I shall give it a test. Well, I managed to do the collimation this morning. Everything's lined up. I'll probably do a star, out of focus star, and just do a little tweak when I actually get around to using it, when we get a clear sky. But yeah, we managed to get the mirrors lined up, so that's the main thing. As for the temperature sensor shenanigans and the damage, I'm just getting nowhere with AliExpress. I mean, we found a link for a temperature probe was about £13, and they're trying to offer me $1 for the inconvenience, and I'm not having it. So I think I'm going to end up taking it up with PayPal now, because I've had enough. I'm at the end of my tether with it now. Just getting nowhere with them, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to go with PayPal and see how it goes next. But we shall see anyway. Anyway, that's me done. I hope everybody's well, and thank you for watching.